Yo, Von Bolt! There's nowhere to run. I knew you'd come. You've totally jacked up a Megaland. You killed the trees and dried up the lakes and turned everything into wasteland. How could you do that just to satisfy your own twisted ego? Well, he's doing it for eternal life. I find you amusing. Everything requires energy to live. It is the natural order. Ahahaha. Lord Von Bolt is quite right. We are simply doing what comes naturally, what any other living thing would do. You're talking crazy. Let me ask a question, dear one. What does it mean to live? Huh? All living things take energy. Take it from the outside world. It is how all creatures are able to live and to grow. What the heck are you trying to say? Stop wheezing out this hogwash. Nourishment, eating. You consume something so that it may extend your life. That's what all living things do. Even plebeians such as yourselves breathe and eat and drink, correct? We do the same. Really? I thought you were aliens. But our food is simply Omegaland itself. It's energy. Yeah? You a big fan of dirt sandwiches? Nice put down, Jake. Ahahaha, no. I need all of Omegaland's energy to preserve my allure. It takes a tremendous amount of power to seize and keep eternal beauty. If I absorb the life force of this pathetic land, I can stay young forever. So you're trashing Omegaland just to preserve yourself? We have taken the trouble to amass all this energy, and now you leave me no choice. I will use this energy, use it to annihilate you all. What? Hey, what's going on? He's acting weird. Ha 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 ha. Wahaha! I've used the energy stored in the Black Obelisk to fuel my frail body. I feel like I have the strength of 10 men, each of whom possesses the strength of 10 men. Wahaha! Get them, Myusium. Feast on them. Consume the weak-minded fools. Devour all the energy left on this planet. Leave nothing behind. Wahahaha! 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 I didn't realize he said that so much. That's weird. Whoa! Yikes. Dude, psycho. Look at the size of that thing. Behold the sheer magnitude of it. I call this massive oozium the Grand Bolt, and I will use it to swallow you whole. Once I do, I will suck Omegaland dry and take its energy for myself. Dude, you could be more of a loser. You only care about yourself. You're not thinking about the land or anyone else. That kind of thing will only lead to your own destruction. And hooray! It's Pimmsy come to join for the final mission.
Hello! What have you just started?
This is the final mission, so yeah, we're just getting into the exposition. We've got Von Bolt here, who has decided to take Omegaland's energy and take it for himself for eternal life. Shut it, boy. Your inane hipster slang is an affront to my ears and a waste of my time.
What is this? Is this
It's
what is it?
it's the Grand Bolt. This is the Great Oozium.
The Great Oozium.
Yeah.
Do you want some water?
No, thank you. Slink home while you can still walk. Ooh, snap! You showed me, meatbag. Consider yourself served with a subpoena of pain. Yeah,
What's a
that's
subpoena?
lifestyle.
Whoa, what's a subpoena?
It's sort of like it's a written legal order that makes you have to attend court.
Oh.
So yeah, although this is the final mission, it is actually surprisingly easy.
There's a big ball of sludge.
Yeah, big.
How do you do that?
Big ball of sludge. What do you mean?
Just attack the red.
Well,
circles.
you attack its red glowing weak points. So these are what you have to go for.
You know, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, you'd be
Having a weak point
surprised.
that glows red.
You'd be surprised at how many enemies in Nintendo games have those.
I'm weak right here. Please don't hit me right here.
Yeah. So this mission, similar to how the Volcanoes mission was set up for Sensei and Grim, this is almost sort of designed for Sammy and Eagle. So we use Sammy from the bottom screen to capture all of the cities, and use Eagle for the top screen to command the rest of the front.
Is a little ball of sludge something you need to attack as well?
These are the little Ooziums. So this is the great big one, and these are its little babies.
Have these been around for a while, or is this just a new thing?
No, these have been around since Mission 20... Mission 20 or Mission 24?
I've not been paying attention.
Well, obviously we've not been going through all these missions at the same time. So.
No.
So Mission 28 means to an end. I want you to promise me something, Sammy. Promise me that if we both return from this battle alive... Oh, no you don't. Stop it right there. If two people make a promise like that, one of them is going to end up dead. You might as well tell me that you're 2 days away from retirement. Save the promises for later, okay? We'll talk when we get back in one piece. Alright.
Or multiple. Or multiple.
Yeah. So Sammy and Eagle are sort of a canon couple in the Advance Wars games. Okay, so let's just start our infantry spam for the time being. We've got lots of cities to capture on this bottom front. And for the top front, the only thing we can do is tell the AI to do four tactics commands. So there's general, defensive, strike, and assault. And again, I'm not sure what the difference is between strike and assault, so I'm just going to leave it on general for now. And hopefully, the top screen battle will go well enough that Eagle will be able to join us in a minute. My lord, I've placed our remaining units near the crystals on the second front. Those crystals generate force fields that guard the Grand Bolt's weak points. Oh, and if those louts approach the weak points, they will be eaten by Oozium.
Why is she getting kicked in the face?
She's not getting kicked in the face.
Look at it, there's a shoe right under her head.
Little do they know, the substance spews from the Grand Bolt every few days. I can just imagine their panicked faces. Wahahaha! Excellent. In 24 days, the Grand Bolt will be large enough to consume a Megaland. And when that happens, those miserable insects will be powerless to stop me.
What's a Megaland? Is it some sort of theme park or something?
No, it's the continent this game takes place on. Even the combined might of the Black Hole and the Allied forces would be nothing. On the 24th day, I shall become immortal. I will be the most powerful being ever. Wahahahaha! And I will be the most lovely being in creation. Then again, I already am. So yeah, although there's a lot of units to move on the bottom screen, there's not really much they can do because all of them are so spread far apart. You technically don't even need to capture any of those cities at the very bottom. And at this point, we're just sort of gonna have to wait and see what Eagle does. He's doing fairly intelligent moves, I guess. Yeah, just have to wait and see what Candy does in retaliation. Yeah, could really help that.
I don't understand what's going on.
The top screen's moving around, so the AI is controlling it. And I find it strange, actually, that you can't, change that at all. Usually in other maps you can say whether you want to have the AI auto battle for you, but for this one they don't seem to let you, which is a bit strange. So let's build some T-copters, more infantry spam, and that'll do for us. So yeah, it's a great big globby
Mess.
spit. Yes. Phlegm all over the place.
I hate that word. Phlegm. Sounds gross.
Phlegm. Yeah,
To be fair, phlegm is gross anyway.
Oh yeah.
But that does not look like phlegm. If you have phlegm like that, you smoke like a
Yeah.
day.
Smoker's cough, smoker's lung.
Oh, what is it? Baki, where they chew it.
Baki? Isn't that just tobacco?
No, where they chew it. They have chewing tobacco.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
I
because
didn't know
that's
that.
when you see the American films and they go poo. And then
Oh,
it's
the
like
spittoon. Yeah. Going, dink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know that actually.
Yeah, one of my friends used to have these little pouches that you stuck underneath your lip that would slowly release the nicotine.
That's strange.
Instead
It's
of
like
smoking.
it's like that. Have you seen that SpongeBob meme of what's his name? The guy that wears glasses and he's hiding the pickles underneath his tongue.
I don't remember this at all.
Well,
for
for some reason, SpongeBob seems to be getting like a surge in popularity again, and I have no idea why.
It's because of the ridiculousness of it. Have you seen the one where there's like a line where they're all getting spanked?
Well, they're all getting spanked?
Yeah, all the fish are just waiting in line to get spanked.
I don't think I've seen that, no.
It's really hilarious. I don't really understand half of it, but
Well,
I don't know whether it's sarcastic or whether he just is different.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it
SpongeBob
really
is a bit
amusing.
of a strange show.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one bit where it was talking about defying the laws of physics in SpongeBob world, and then there was a fire underwater at the same time. So it's like, oh.
No, I think my favourite one is the drawing a perfect circle. Have you seen that?
No, where he draws the human face and
Yeah.
then rubs it out and
And
makes a
it's just
circle.
then there you go. You got a perfect circle.
Yeah, I like that. Have you seen the one where Patrick gets muscly?
No, I don't think I
Or what
have.
about the one where Gary gets really fat? Gary's my favourite character.
Well, because he's basically a cat snail.
Yeah. Like cats, and I like snails if they're nowhere near me.
It's interesting how many adult jokes there were in SpongeBob that just fly over your head.
Well, I mean, as a kid, you watch it because it's funny and silly, but they have to put something in for adults because otherwise
No, they
the
don't.
parents
It
just
can
go
be-
slightly mad.
Well, yeah, but it can be completely just for kids.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, Peppa Pig. I don't think many adults watch that. Unless they're forced to, obviously.
Even Pingu had jokes for adults.
Yeah, but these are different. Like, I'm talking about shows that are extremely dumbed down.
Do you know that Pingu's dad was a postman?
Yes, you told me this the other day, and I was like, oh, really, is he?
Yeah, Trivial Pursuit question.
Yeah, that's where you mentioned it from.
Yeah.
Okay, so recon's out, and infantry up, and let's see. Let's head our transport copters to try and get the airports, because their infantry is for some reason focused on just capturing all the cities, and they don't even have all that many factories to build from either. Let's see. Anti-air. And let's build another infantry. There we go. So yeah, until the second front has been completed and won, there's not really much we can actually do because obviously the weak points of the Grand Vault are still protected. So yeah, just have to wait for Eagle to do his job. And what you'll notice is that now that Eagle's got his Super Seal power built up, he's going to move all of his units first, and then he'll use his Super Seal power, which means that he can move all of his units again. And that's what I was talking about way back when, in like the first few missions, where some COs have got absolutely broken powers.
He's doing it now.
Yeah, so he's using lightning strike, so that means he can move all of his non-infantry units again.
Oh.
So it adds it's a significant tactical advantage being able to move your units twice in a turn. But that's when they sort of balanced it out by having the dual strike ability. Now obviously you'll say that eventually when Eagle finishes off the second front and is able to join us on the main front,
Yeah.
we can move effectively 3 times in one turn. Because what I'll do is I'll switch to Eagle. Eagle will move all the units once. He'll use his Super Seal power to move them again. And then when the dual strike's activated, we'll get to move them again using Sammy. So yeah, it's
So
pretty...
this will be over quite soon and we can get back to binge watching Orange is the New Black.
Yes!
Nice.
This should be over with in the next, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can get back to binge watching Orange is the New Black. It's not even going to last us the weekend, is it?
No.
No.
Genuinely not. But it's okay, we can just watch it again.
No, I'm not doing that. Right, let's see.
I wonder how many seasons they're going to do
I think they mentioned 6.
in total.
I believe so.
Wasn't it on 5 now?
No, it's on 4 now.
So
they've got 2 more.
5.
I think they've said that they've got at least 2 more seasons.
They won't. It's
signed
too
up
popular,
for.
isn't it? Like, they're not gonna get rid of it.
Well, you never know. I mean, Breaking Bad is popular, but there has to be an end to the show. You can't have it go on forever.
Breaking Bad finished when it should have finished.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
technically, they tried to continue it anyway, didn't they?
With what?
Better Call Saul.
No, that's a prequel, so it's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but they tried to continue the buzz of it.
Oh yeah. But they went for a different direction with that, I think.
Yeah, and it flopped.
It didn't flop. I think
It's
it's
not
still
that popular.
I think it's still fairly popular.
Nobody talks about it though. Not like
No,
Breaking
but that's
Bad.
because, you know, the next new hot thing came out, which was obviously Orange is the New Black. So that's what Netflix are going for. They're trying to get
No, they were at the same
continual
time, weren't
interest. Orange is the New Black and Better Call Saul? No.
No, not Better Call Saul. I mean,
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Well, no, Breaking Bad is an AMC show. So Netflix got that as part of, you know...
Well, I'm quite happy because I've got Orange is the New Black and Game of Thrones on at the moment, so I'm quite content. And then
Yeah.
in the meantime, I'm just binge watching Big Brother because I'm a little television player.
Slobbing about in bed. I thought you were watching that now, actually.
I was, but my computer's having a bit of padding.
Oh, no.
I updated it and it's still fucked.
Yeah. Could you not use one of your other millions of devices to watch something on?
Yeah, but it's small screens and I can't be bothered. So it needs to go to the computer doctors.
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay. Let's see how the second one's going. Well, it seems to be doing okay.
I'm trying to think. We don't have anything bigger than 36 inch, do we?
What do you mean, TV screens?
Anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Other than the mirror there. I don't think that counts though.
No, it doesn't, no. Revealing all these intimate details about our property and ownership.
We are too poor to own a decent television.
Okay, so airport. And this is where using Sammy comes in handy, because her innate skill is to have increased capture power with infantry. So even though I'm getting attacked, it's coming in pretty handy that we've got Sammy. So 63. Almost. Let's see.
So you're moving into attack now.
Well, I'm sort of flooding my units forward, yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a sort of infantry and recon spam. And the reason for that is that Uzium have very high defense against normal units, apart from machine gun fire, which I always found a bit strange.
Well, everybody has to have a weakness.
Yeah, but you wouldn't expect it to be literally the weakest unit in the game that they'd be weak to.
What, is machine guns weak?
Machine guns are the weakest form of fire in Advance Wars, so you wouldn't have expected it to be the strongest thing to use against the Uzium.
It's strange. Normally machine guns are very, very powerful.
But this is in a game with Vulcan cannons for the anti-air units, and
okay, yeah.
we've got mega tank cannons and battleship salvos, so yeah, very
It's kind of
very
Mad Maxy,
underpowered.
isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. And let's build an MD tank, just because we've got a few units over here. And we'll make another infantry. Let's see. Let's hope we can stop them. No. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Okay.
Are those all your buildings at the bottom?
At the bottom? No. No, the purple ones are the black hole ones. So the more of those they get, the more funds they get, and the better units they'll be able to build.
Can you not take them?
I can do, with some strong infantry units, so... But I was planning to capture the airports first, and then we can make, like, bombers or B-copters to kill off the infantry.
Oh, okay. No.
And it's surprising that infantry spam on this map is so effective, because I don't think there's any other map in the normal campaign that has infantry against infantry battles like this. Just sort of pawns fighting it out against each other.
Oh, I can think of a game that does.
Go on.
Fire Emblem.
No, these... Well, infantry
It's
are the
very
weakest...
similar.
No, it's not. Infantry are the weakest of the weak. It'd be like Oh, what would it be like?
A horde of Zubat?
Yeah, a horde of Zubat fighting each other. That's closer to what it would be. Just sort of flailing against each other, flapping their wings.
Using Supersonic over and over again.
Okay. Yeah, this is getting a little bit annoying that Candy's spamming her CO power because it's just weakening the top screen's units. It's making it very difficult.
Because you're losing.
Well, not losing as such, it's going to take Eagle a while to finish off what he's supposed to do, which is destroy the crystals.
Well, that is her intention, isn't it?
What, to the win?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, capture this. Hooray! Can we capture this? No. Okay. So that infantry unit's going to end up dying, but we've captured one airport, so that's fine. Let's move these. Let's go, let's go. We've got tanks on the left, so we're going to keep our more heavily armoured units over there.
I like how you can see the clouds moving.
Yeah, it's a nice touch, isn't it?
It's really nice. I don't think I've seen that before on a game.
Hmm.
Other than obviously like RPGs and third person stuff, but
okay, join together. 63, 37. I'm gonna fish it off the infantry. There we go. Ta-da!
oh, and I did have a nap as well.
You had a nap.
Yes.
You're feeling very refreshed.
Not really. I think naps make you feel worse sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine. What to do? Let's get rid of this APC because it's blocking my progress a little bit.
Looks like a printer.
Yeah, it's just basically a big block. Doesn't serve any other purpose other than to transport units around.
It's not even that big. How would units fit in?
Well, the scale in this is a bit strange.
Okay.
Because obviously you can't have a battleship facing off against an infantry unit because the scale would be like the battleship is so much bigger it doesn't even fill the screen. Let's see.
I wonder how big that blob would be then, because that's pretty big.
Yeah. This would, I don't know.
The size of a country, I guess.
Yeah. I guess so. It's weird to think of scale in Advance Wars because you don't think of this. It's like this turn is taking me a day. So, yeah. A bit strange to think about.
It does give you a little bit of perspective in terms of like how long it would take to go across the thing.
How long it takes to finish an actual war.
Well, I mean, literally, if you think about it, one unit to get from one end of the map to the other would take about 4 days, just in like meeting its maximum range.
Mm-hmm.
So think about it logistically. It would take 4 days for a unit to advance to the goal.
Yeah.
That would be possibly maybe like 30 miles?
No idea. Like I said, the scale is extremely weird. Okay.
What's he doing that way?
Well, he's repairing all of his units. And because of the way the DS Virtual Console and Wii U works, it's kind of hard to see what's actually happening. Just because it's so small. It's a bit of a shame.
It's a bit like Tetris.
Oh yeah, you're right actually. Like the preview of what block is to come.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's fight this infantry.
Used to play that all the time on Game Boy.
Tetris. Yeah. One of those addictive games that you can never really get tired of.
Yeah.
Like, you'll always go back to it.
There was also one where you bounced the ball and hit blocks.
Breakout, yeah.
Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to play that all the time as well.
Let's save this anti-air unit.
I would lie in my bed at night underneath the covers with a torch and I'd play Tetris.
Yeah, that sounds like you, alright.
After bedtime.
Yeah. Okay.
Torch. I had one of those torches that strapped to your head.
Really?
Yeah.
Why on earth did you have one of those?
It was easier.
Oh, right, just because you had to keep your hands free.
Yeah.
Right, I get you.
Didn't give a lot of light though.
Well, no, I imagine it's only a tiny light.
Yeah, I had to have my Game Boy light right close to my eyes.
You know what I used to have? When I used to play Advance Wars on my Game Boy Advance, I had one of those clips that you could plug into one of the sockets.
Oh, I
like
had
the
one
Game
of
Boy
those as
cable.
well, but they were never any good, were they?
They were okay. I mean, mine worked out pretty well for what I wanted to use it for.
For my Game Boy Color, I had this like purple thing that you plugged in. Or was it clip? I can't remember. It's this little purple lamp and it was bendy and you clipped it over the top and it would shine light. But, you know, you might as well not bother. It was LED technology.
LED technology,
Yeah,
wow.
but it wasn't,
The fancy of stuff, the fancies.
it wasn't very bright. Back when LEDs were a bit shit.
Okay, let's build another MD tank. And we'll get some infantry at the bottom to get into the T-copters. And that'll do.
Move, wiggly rocks.
Wiggly rocks. Yeah, I always find it weird that Uzium just sort of go splish, 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 splish. All over the place.
That's an accurate definition.
Yeah.
Split, 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 split.
They have sort of an analogy to kings in chess, where they can only ever move one space at a time, but they destroy any unit they land on. So they're, in effect, the most powerful unit you can ever make.
Whoa. Any piece in chess destroys any unit.
I know,
they
but
land on.
otherwise the analogy doesn't work if you think of it like that.
Well, it doesn't work anyway, because if they were kings, then that's a lot of chances to just defeat the game immediately. They're more like pawns.
What, Uzium? No, they're closer to kings, like I said.
Why?
They move one space,
So
and they're the
pawns.
most... in any direction.
So wait,
No, they can't.
they can if they're taking.
What?
If they're taking something, pawns can't they?
Okay.
I don't
right.
really know the rules of chess.
Yeah. So we've got our CO power built up with Sammy. So Sammy's super CO power is increases all foot soldiers' movement by 2 spaces and gives them an attack bonus. They can capture in 1 turn even if they're not at full HP. So this leads to some weird strategies where you can just literally put an infantry unit into a T-copter, send it all the way to the enemy HQ, build up your super CO power, and then capture the HQ in 1 turn, and they have no defense against it because obviously, usually, it takes you 2 turns to capture a property. So that works out pretty funnily when combining it with Eagle, where you can move twice in 1 turn as well. It's pretty funny. Right. Join. Ta-da. There we go. Now, what we want to do is we want to see if we can capture this factory, but at the moment...
you just use your CO power and it said you can capture something.
Yeah,
in
but
one
at the
turn.
moment he's blocking our way, and there's currently no way to get past it. So, destroy this recon. There we go. And the problem is that there's a few Uzium on the other side as well. Let's see.
So kill that Uzium.
Alright, move this up here. 42%.
Ooh.
So this is what I was saying. The infantry unit have surprisingly good attack power against Uzium. 42%.
Looks like a
Oh,
grimer.
so close. Finish it off with this.
Totally looks like a grimer.
A Grimer.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Or a muck.
Didn't finish it off. Damn it. Oh well. Well, never mind. Got a good few hits in.
View being the keyword there.
Yeah. Right, stick you onto the city. Move you
What
along.
does that do?
The city will help repair the anti-air unit because at 1 HP, it's not going to be able to do anything really.
Oh, okay.
So, what to do? Now, this recon unit could end up dying, so we'll move it along.
What are you going to do with that little man?
This guy. Gonna move it all the way up here. Usually infantry can't move that far, but because of the Super Seer power, obviously, it's worked out pretty well.
So what about the little one with the 4 on it?
The tank. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with it.
Kill an Uzi.
I can't.
Why? Why don't you try?
Because you need to kill off an Uzium in the turn you're attacking it, otherwise it'll destroy one of your units. So you'll see, this Uzium here with 1 HP will probably move left or down, and it'll just instantly destroy that unit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's not much you can do unless you kill it off in that turn. So make an MD tank. And let's make a mech. There we go. And Von Bolt's got his Super Seal power built up, so he's going to do a lightning strike in the top right corner. So you see the Uzium just completely destroyed it, wiped it out.
2 of them.
Yeah. So maybe he's putting his lightning strike where the MD tanks are on the left. Yeah, I thought so. So now none of those units that got hit by that can move for this turn.
Oh.
So
Well,
yeah.
that's annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of an overpowered ability really, but because it's so slow to actually build up, it's balanced out a little bit. Bye, Recon.
You're gonna lose.
Lose? No. I think we should be able to finish this mission off fairly soon. I did say 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes ago.
That's clearly not happening. It's taking a bit longer than I anticipated.
Anticipate. Patient.
I was wondering when you were going to go to do that. I was going to say it myself when it actually got to my turn again.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about leaving it for the entire game. But I
Just say it right at the very end.
Yeah, I gave myself anxiety, so...
Okay. Right. Kill you. Thank you very much. And move you along. Let's kill you as well, if can.
Nasty.
No, couldn't finish it off. Never mind.
Never can.
Hey. Drop you off down there. Right. 72%, that's nice.
But it's not gonna...
Hmm?
Oh, it did.
Ta-da!
I apologise.
It's too late to apologize.
Too late. Could I learn that in languages?
Doing a throwback here. Playing a game from 2004?
That's a lucky guess. I don't know which one it is. Let's find out.
5 HP.
What is it actually called?
Hmm?
The song? Too late? Or is it Apologise?
I've no idea. It's back when Timberland used to be popular. And
Is it Timberland though? It's not, is it?
No, I can't remember actually.
Too
But
late.
he used that, you know, sort of style of song.
Oh, it is Timberland.
It is? Okay, cool.
Yeah. 2006.
2006. 10 years
Wait,
old.
no, 2000. Wait. Timberland was the record producer. It was One Republic.
One Republic, right.
Shock Value, released 2007.
Mhm.
But it says that it was also in 2006. So,
Okay.
yeah, there you are. Came up with Too Little Too Late. Too Little Too Late. But, what was the name?
J-Lo?
Nah.
Justin Timberlake?
Nah.
Oh, no idea then.
Too Little Too Late. Jojo.
Jojo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just too little too late.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of, It's too late. can't wait. Blah 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 blah. Can't remember what the rest of the words are.
I don't know what song you're on about. No, I was thinking. It's too late, too late.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Eagle's just sort of poodling along. He's going off and attacking units rather than the crystals. Hopefully he'll attack them now.
I used to listen to that song on my MP3 player whilst rollerblading.
What, rollerblading, really?
Yeah.
Jesus, how much of a nerd were you?
Quite a big one. What do you mean, were?
Yeah, I suppose you still are. Not me, though. I'm cool.
Yeah, whatever.
That's why I'm spending my Saturday night streaming Advance Wars.
Well, you have to attack the ooze, otherwise what will happen?
Right. 79, yeah.
Somebody said that to me the other day, actually. They were like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? And I was like, oh, I don't know, probably play video games in my pyjamas. And they were like, aren't you, like, stupidly young? Shouldn't you be going out clubbing and stuff and socialising? And I'm like, yeah, I'd rather eat pizza and play video games. Especially because Orange is the New Black is out and I just got Fire Emblem, so...
Well, you explain to them what Fire Emblem is.
No. But I said I got a new video game.
Okay, fair enough.
They're not even called video games anymore, are they?
No, they're just called games.
They're not video games anymore?
Yeah, I don't know why the distinction has been lost. Oh, fuck off.
I don't know. I think it's because video was quite a big thing back then. And they came out around the same time videos did.
And it's sort of redundant now saying video.
Well, it was the same sort of format, wasn't it? It was like a sort of block cartridge that went into a system, which is the same as a video, basically.
I guess.
The difference was with the game was that you could play functions on it, whereas a video you would watch.
Yeah.
But it's basically the same. Now, on the other hand, it's more like a CD, isn't it, than anything else?
I guess. We're going into the age of Blu-ray drives.
No,
so...
even past that now. Past that now.
Past Blu-rays?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, it's all virtual reality and augmented reality, isn't it?
Yeah, but you still need a physical medium to be able to sort of load games
but
onto.
Again, you don't use Blu-ray on handheld systems.
No, you stick to cartridges there. And that's something
Not
that...
necessarily.
Well, it could be digital downloads, obviously.
No, it could also be a little disc. Was it PlayStation Portable that had it?
Oh yeah, but that died out really quickly.
I don't know, I saw one of the kids had one of them the other day.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that nobody's making it now.
No.
So yeah, cartridges seem to be the way forward for Nintendo to go with the NX handheld, possibly.
I was going to disagree with you there. I think the way to go forward for Nintendo is all to do with the mobile devices.
Maybe, we'll see. Commander, we have shattered one of the black crystals. Well done. Now we can strike one of the Grand Bolt's weak points. We have to hurry. Keep shattering those crystals.
Which one?
So they destroyed the middle one, I believe. So what Eagle's doing is he's creating bombers to go and attack the crystals. What we're doing is we're capturing this factory. Ta-da!
So what are you excited about then? For
the NX?
Well, just know in general, because, I mean, obviously you've seen all the stuff. I haven't seen a lot of it. The only one that I'm really excited for is Zelda.
Yeah,
because Link has never been able to jump before, which I'm really excited about. And the fact that there's like animals, like real animals.
Wildlife, deers and
I mean, I know there's been
fish.
animals before, but not like this.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
Antelope and stuff. Oh, I don't think it's antelope, but whatever. You get what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Zelda as well.
The
It should
big
be.
rock monsters. What the fuck are they?
I don't know. You mentioned that they might have been Gorons when we were watching the live stream, and I'm like, no idea.
Did you put that on?
Oh yeah, no. I took out your name. Don't worry.
No, it wasn't just that. There was other things in it that were very interesting near the end, and it was
no.
playing out and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. What I did was I cut it off when you said, "Oh, this is shit," just to make it look like a hard cut there. So yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's on YouTube. I think it's got like 10 views, possibly.
Well, in all fairness, the game footage was fine.
Yeah.
Other than the Pokemon shit.
Yeah.
That was awful.
I know having to sit through 45 minutes of the starting area was not the most thrilling thing to watch.
Yeah, because they didn't even play it fast. And then as soon as they got to the interesting bit, they were like, oh, no, we can't show you this. It's like, well, don't fucking show us it at all then. Get to Zelda, because that's what we're interested in. That's what everybody's here for. That's what people are queuing up for. Nobody cares about Pokemon anymore.
Did you see the videos of people running to go to the Zelda booth to actually play the game?
No.
You not seen that?
No.
Oh, I need to show you that.
What was that when it first opened?
Yeah, well, it might have been on the very last day actually, but yeah, it's like people are running to play the Zelda game on the last day of E3, and the last time,
4 hours.
Yeah, the last time that happened was in 2006 when they showed the Wii off. So yeah, it's pretty funny.
I can't wait
video.
for that game. I genuinely can't wait. It's like Dark Souls Zelda version.
Yeah, sort of like
Not as gruesome though.
Well, you never know. There might be actual blood in Zelda game.
I don't know.
Maybe. I can't finish you off. Let's move you along. I'm gonna have to refuel these in a minute. So, let's build a bomber. And let's move this pipe runner along. There we go. And what to do. Yeah, take out this anti-air unit because that'll take out our infantry. Causes a few problems.
Are you not going to attack the blob?
I can't yet. I can attack the centered one, obviously, but I did have a MD tank here, but then an Uzium came out of the hole and just destroyed it instantly.
Oh.
So, yeah, very unfortunate.
Did you ever see that film? The Blob.
The Blob?
Yeah.
I don't believe I did, no. What's it about? Apart from the blob, obviously.
Well, it's about this big blob that tries to kill people.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Sounds so thrilling.
It's not a recent film.
Oh, how old is it?
60s maybe?
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It was quite an old film.
Mm-hmm.
It was featured in Greece. Put it that way.
Greece.
Yeah.
Let's put you onto strike. And we'll end the turn there. I'm hoping Eagle gets a move on to destroying the black crystals.
I really want this
Take me
screensaver that you've got
time.
on your phone.
Oh, the Zelda wallpaper. Yeah.
Can you send it to me?
Don't worry, I will. Do. Come on, Eagle.
Well, put in the blob on the Google and it just came up with period stuff.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Why did you do that?
Oh, here we are. That's the one. What year is it? 1958.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a fantasy.
Why were you watching such an old movie?
It's a fantasy. Because I love old films.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
One of my favourite films isn't that old though. It's called Coco before Chanel.
Oh, yeah.
Coco before Chanel, and it's a French film.
French.
That was 2009. I like that film. About
Let's see.
Chanel.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Go hurt yourself.
Fuck you. I need to build some APCs, so that's what I'm going to do. APC and an MD tank. And I can stick these T-copters onto the airport. Just guess I'll just have to move these infantry along. It's kind of annoying now that there's all these Uzium all over the place, so you have to sort of maintain a safe distance. Like keep them at arm's length.
What, so they don't just
So
engulf?
they don't just engulf and eat your units next turn.
How do you know they're eaten?
Well, we don't. They just sort of explode. So just go.
So maybe they're just trying to have a nice hug but your units are allergic to them.
And they explode, do they?
Yeah, well, everybody swells up when they get allergic reaction.
Yeah. Okay.
Your starfish thing is surrounded.
Starfish? What's a starfish?
The starfish thing. That thing, in the middle. Oh, where's
The
that?
what? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I'll show you in a minute when we get up there. The starfish thing.
The starfish thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they managed to take down 2 out of 3 crystals. Hopefully they get a move on and get into the last one.
Yeah, the starfish thing.
Starfish. This.
Yes.
It's a bomber.
This looks like a starfish.
Okay.
Or is it an aeroplane?
It is an aeroplane. And I'm going to have to take out this mega tank.
Well, where it was, it looked like a starfish.
Oh, that sucks.
Did you do any damage?
I did 20%. Right, let's do pipe runner first.
Oh dear. I was about to ask why it's on a pipe, but then pipe runner.
Yeah, it's kind of in the name.
That's just stupid. Sorry, I'm really tired.
It's alright. It's been a long day. Come on. Sort of blocking it in at least. Just join you together.
You've done that
right.
first, wouldn't you have done more damage?
No, because joining together units means that you end that unit's turn. So yeah,
Right, okay.
can't do anything else.
No. You're gonna get swallowed by that blob. If you
I
do
know,
that.
that's why I'm moving this around.
No, not that one.
Hmm?
Different one.
A different one.
That one.
Well, they're sort of all over the place. So, 25%. Alright, let's try this. This Oozium is a pain, so I'm going to try and get rid of it. I was trying to get lucky. 25%. Come on.
Moved to a really poor place.
I have, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh well.
You need to move him at least, because he's going to get killed. Wait, go and kill the tank at the top. On the right.
On the right?
Yeah. One with 1 health. Is it a tank?
Yes, it is a tank actually.
Yeah, kill that. Because then it's out the way of the blob.
Die!
And it's
Die! Ta-da!
Because then it's out the way of the blob. As
Yeah.
well. No, that one is probably going to get squished by a new blob.
Yeah, so I'm going to, let's see what to do.
Don't move it anyway.
I know. Let's build mech, 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 mech.
You know, these are innocent men that you're just killing.
Well, funnily enough, that is a feature of the sequel to this in that it's an apocalyptic war zone after meteors hit the planet.
What, so you're limited on the amount of people you can use?
It's not really limited, but they seem to make a feature of, oh, you need to protect all the people and save lives, and it's kind of different to this, which is all really cartoonish. It's just like, woo, explosions, yay, kill people, woo.
Doesn't matter if they die because you can replace them!
Yeah, exactly. So,
You have the money!
right. That Oozium's not going to move, is it? Okay.
Not necessarily, but in mine.
Yeah. Okay. We'll use our Super CO power next turn.
Okay, but one of them's gonna get killed.
Oh, at least one. Maybe 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yep. Ah, well.
Because you put them in stupid places.
Yeah, well, there's not much I can do.
There was.
At least his Super Seal power hasn't been activated, because that would be even more of a pain.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, it has been activated now, but he's not going to use it, I don't think. Unless he decides to use it right at the very end of the
That's the
turn.
cutscene.
What cutscene? He's not using it yet.
Oh, right, but he can use it.
He can use it next turn. So I'm going to use my Super CO power before he has a chance to. Alright, super power.
The bus is still running this time.
Hmm?
Actually, no bus is still running this time.
Yeah, they must do. Alright, it's make or break time. Victory March!
Oh, that's making me feel dizzy.
Yeah, I don't know why it decides to go from side to side of the screen.
Walk.
Okay. Let's move this.
Why didn't you kill the blob?
I'll show you this good point. 15%. It's not enough.
But it'll do something.
Yeah. Because we've got an infantry over here that can move to it. Right. Let's attack this. 42. Oh, that's less than I was expecting. Yeah, why not? Attack the mega tank. Actually, no. We'll move this out of the way. We want to preserve our technique score a little bit. Let's see. What should we do? What should we do?
Well, you need to move that tank out of the way of the blob, otherwise it'll get killed.
Well, the idea is that I'm trying to kill off this anti-air unit so that I can capture it.
By sacrificing yours.
By sacrificing my tank, but...
No, I meant the tank at the bottom, to be honest, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have been able to do enough damage there. So now, I can capture this factory in one turn.
No, like that tank at the bottom.
This one.
Will get eaten by that blob.
Oh yeah, well, I haven't moved it yet. So, 7%.
You can't hit that one.
Let's build a Neo tank there. How much can this do? 32. Alright, let's do this. 56. Woo! And I can move it onto this side. Finish it off. There we go.
Don't bother with the next one.
Well, this one, yeah. That
actually, you might be able to.
No, that mech unit can't get close enough.
Why?
It just can't.
What, even if you move the tank?
Even if I move the tank, yeah. So, let's do this.
Move that tank out of the way of that.
I'm going to. Up there. This goes up here.
The other one needs to move. So. Wait, no. I was going to say get the tank in that way.
Oh, are you referring to this?
Yeah.
No, it's an APC.
No.
It has absolutely no offensive capability whatsoever.
Oh, never mind.
That's alright. So, capture this.
I did mean the other tank before, though.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that one now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you activated yours?
Yeah. This is why I'm able to capture all of these cities in one turn, because usually this doesn't happen. But we've got enough. There we go. A few cities there for funds, and that'll do for now. So he's got his Super Seal power built up. Is he going to go for the mech swarm in the middle or for the bomber? What do you reckon?
Bomb.
Because it's the highest value unit, yeah?
Yeah.
No! He went for the MD tank that was very close to us. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So the bomber is safe and the mech swarm is safe as well.
That for a sod, isn't it?
No. Well, these are all sort of dying for a worthy cause.
It's not really worthy, is it?
Well, it is.
It's a game, Rob. These men are dying for the sake of a game to destroy a blob.
Well, yeah, this blob is going to consume the planet if they don't.
Suppose.
Yeah.
Your sacrifice is not in vain, then.
The Orange Star Army has won on the secondary front. Alright, so... we've got a dual strike going, but it's not the right time to use it just yet because we're better off using Eagle first. So what we're going to do is we're going to move all of our units...
kill the blobs!
With Sammy. We're going to try and kill all the blobs, yes.
Woo!
And then next turn we'll be able to finish the mission.
What are you doing then?
I'm going to move them closer to the blobs. Moving them closer to danger. Okay. Gotcha.
Kill the blob!
I can't attack it with half health, so I'm going to join those together. Capture this airport.
Kill the blob, kill the blob.
Blob is dead.
So you can't ever miss?
No, and that's a good thing. That's the difference between Advance Wars and Fire Emblem, is that there is no accuracy kind of thing to have in this game. So
Kill that blob before you kill the big blob.
let's see, 37. So what I'll do is I'll attack with the Neo tank, attack with the bomber from the south here, and then I'd finish it off with the infantry.
Okay.
Oh, I finished it off. That's nice.
So you can hit the blob with the infantry.
I can. 30%. That's a lot.
Can you hit it with your weak one though?
40%.
Because
Actually,
he's not going to take any damage, is he, from the big blob?
no, he's not. But I'm gonna try and arrange things up in a different way.
Like,
Actually.
no, well, hang on, try and... Oh, right, okay.
28%. That's actually not
That
gonna be
was
enough.
why I was wondering about that. But
Might
you
get
could
lucky.
kill it.
Might get lucky. No, unlucky.
Well, hopefully he'll kill the weaker one.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's make a bomber.
That's awful, kill the weak.
Kill the weak. Leave only the strong. Okay, so we got the bomber built up. Right, so we change over to Eagle, and then we'll be able to do our dual strike next turn.
Okay.
Ah, day 17. I didn't go for the weak one. Oh well.
You didn't go for the weak one.
Nope.
Gotcha.
Wasn't an appetizing treat for him to eat.
Well, get the weak one to kill him at least. Unless he's regained all
Yeah,
his...
no. He doesn't regain any health at all.
Act.
So. La 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 la.
Be good Smash characters, well.
Hmm?
Well, you know when they did that campaign to add Smash characters?
Into what?
Smash Brothers.
They had a campaign to add Smash characters into Smash Brothers. I don't get what you're getting at.
They had a campaign and they asked questionnaires and stuff of what characters people would like to see.
Oh yeah, the survey poll. Yeah, I get what you mean now.
So it would be good to have some of the characters from this in.
Well, yeah. Apparently, there was supposed to be a character in the game, which is actually Sammy, who I'm playing as, who I'm teamed up with, not playing with at the moment. And the idea was that she played similar to the character Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, using guns and mines and all other sort of technological things as well. But it just never seemed to happen. There's plenty of fan projects with her in the game, but yeah, nothing else. Right, let's see.
Attack the blob!
I'm thinking of what the best way to do it is. Like, I think it might be better to go this side and
That's
make a
99%.
space. Yeah. This mission's going to be finished on this turn, I think.
Really?
Maybe not this turn, but as part of the dual strike, it
I
will
like how
be.
you say things and immediately backtrack, like, maybe not.
Yeah. We'll make rockets. Okay, so... yeah, so, tag power. Maybe you're not so bad after all. That was a bit of a weird line of dialogue for him. Never mind. Earth and sky. So, bomber, attack the weak point, 63%. Bomber, attack the weak point, dead. Rockets, attack the weak point. Use Neo tank, attack the weak point. Change over. And this should do it. I know, make you feel a bit ill. 52. That's the second one down. And that's the third one down. And that is it. My power. No.
Alright, Darth.
Well, that is what he's supposed to be, effectively.
What,
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader?
Yeah,
Was it around the same time?
No, not really. Hey, check it. Von Bolt's power is fading. The war is over. Surrender, Von Bolt. You're done. No. No. Must. Live.
God. Asthma.
Yeah. Dude, what now? Look, the fragments of that giant oozium are pooling together. What on earth? It's trying to repair itself. Oh man, not good. What are we supposed to do now? The chair! Break the old man's chair!
What?
Do it! Kill the old man!
Oh my god.
Flash? I think she's right. Do you see the bizarre device he's riding on? He's using its power to repair the Grand Vault. If we don't destroy it right now, that blob will reassemble itself. Works for me. I'm gonna bust it up good. No, wait. I'll do it.
Fighting to destroy a disabled man's chair.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's basically his life support. Are you really planning to take my life? Huh? This device is my life support system. It is the only thing keeping me alive. Without it, I will die.
You're gonna pass out if you keep doing
I know. Don't listen to him, Jake. Unless you destroy my chair, my oozium will return. My obelisk will return. The desert will spread. All life will perish.
Precious.
But if you destroy the chair, my life ends. Can you do it? Can you murder a frail old man? So yeah, this is another instance of it really pulling on your heartstrings.
Yeah, but he's not frail.
You hesitate. Are you afraid? Do it! Do it if you dare!
I am your father.
Destroy the chair! Take my life! Become my Padawan apprentice! You little! To live is to take. How many plants, animals have you
Hands.
taken in your life? You and I, we are the same. We take that we might live. You selfish old crank. Now, what will you do? Will you kill me? What do we do? Do we kill him or not?
He's evil. Kill him.
Kill him!
Kill him!
This is the first time ever in an Advance Wars game, I think, that you get a choice of what to do.
Smashes.
That has an actual
goldfish
effect on the
ball.
story, that is.
Do it. Do it. Do
Jake? I can do this, Rachel. I'll destroy the chair. I'm glad to hear you say so, Jake. I thought you to be soft. I thought I'd have to deliver the blow myself. Take this gun. Show me your courage.
it. Right, so if you
End
hadn't
this
done it, he
war.
would have done it.
Well, yeah, he's the Black Hole CEO, and he was like the de facto leader until Von Bolt came along. Wait! No! You can't! You will destroy it! Even after my story? Yes, I will, and I won't hesitate.
Hesitate now. Get on with it.
I will do it for the friends who fought by my side, and for a Megaland. I won't hesitate, old man. No! Bang.
That's so.
So weak.
Yeah.
Piddly.
Bung.
You missed? You missed me. I didn't miss. I shot the chair. You'll have to live out the rest of your life under your own power. I want you to live. I want you to pay for your crimes. You don't get to die while the rest of us clean up your mess.
Stand on his face.
Such arrogance. He's got like a bubble dome though.
I know. Smash it.
What do you want? Shall I sweep some streets?
With your face.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't really care what you do, as long as it's useful. I'm going to make you create something new for every one thing you destroyed.
Oh, don't. It'll make more blobs.
That's the real way of things in the world. Welcome to natural selection, chump. I'm not sure how that's how it works.
It's not natural selection. It's just selection.
I won't be lectured by some kid. You should have killed me.
Kill yourself.
Now, I will take you all with me.
Bomb.
Rumble, rumble.
Bomb.
The base is shaking.
Always like that person from Breaking Bad.
It's gonna collapse. Everyone, evacuate now. Hawk, come on, man, let's split. I still have one last job. Here we are, at the end of everything, and all I could do is take. I am no different than this old man. Jake, I wish I had met you before. Jake, come on! The base is collapsing! You'll be buried alive! No! Hawk! He's in there! Hawk is still in there! No! Let me go! He's still... Crash. No. And that is it. That is mission 28. Let's see what rank we got. Power is a bit pathetic. Oh well. B rank.
Good.
I'll live with it. We were going for S ranks, but like I said before, this isn't going to be a perfect playthrough. So, let's see. How many units did we lose? 10, 12, 13, 14, 19. That's quite a lot, actually. Could have done a bit better. Campaign clear. The war is over. Black Hole has been utterly defeated, and their remaining troops scattered. With everyone's help, peace has returned to Omegaland. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all of the COs. Green Earth, Commander Eagle, Commander Jess, Sir Javier. I thank you all. There would be no peace without you. I am honoured to have served with the noblest knights history has ever seen. Your leadership was brilliant, Rachel. If anything happens, just call. We'll be there. Yellow Comet, Commander Grimm, Commander Sonia, and my dear Sensei. Thank you all. We could not have done this without you. Wahaha! We got to kick butt and break things. Pretty fun, Sensei. You said it. I have learned much from this. Thank you, Rachel. Blue Moon, Commander Sasha, Commander Colin, Commander Grit. Thank you. Your efforts saved us many times over, even though I didn't actually ever use Grit. No, thank you, Rachel, for your leadership. Commander Rachel, thank you for believing in me. Heh, Colin's turned into a fine young fella. I think y'all are in good hands. Orange Star, Commander Max, Commander Sammy, Jake, thank you. It's really over, huh? Be proud, Jake. It's thanks to you.
This is ridiculous.
I bet Nell will be tickled pink that Omegaland is safe again.
Yes,
and
we get
finally,
it. You're thanking everybody. The place is safe. Great.
Our former Black Hole COs, Lash and Hawk. Hawk is not with us, but I will not forget the sacrifice that both of you made. Oh, you can forget it. I don't care. Well, I guess I do care a little bit. Well then, I officially declare the Allied Nations disbanded. I appreciate your help. Thank you all. And that concludes my report. I appreciate your quick response to my reinforcement request, Commander Nell. Please give my best to all of the Macroland COs. Will do. I sincerely hope that both Macroland and Omegaland can maintain their close ties. But tell me, Rachel, how did you like leading the Allied Nations? Well, I'm glad we found a way to win. But I don't think my battles went as smoothly as when you lead, Nell. Yeah, you could say that again. This war taught me that I still have a lot of learning left to do. I have to carry my weight and not be a burden to the other COs. If you feel that way, you're already doing well. I still have the same doubts from time to time, and I still get rattled after a battle. Asking questions, could I have done things differently? Is there a better way? Well, that feeling allows you to grow, and that's important. Yeah, maybe you're right. Wow, you can learn a lot by listening to your elders. Rachel, are you calling me old? No, I didn't say anything like that. I'm gonna hang up now. Hey, hold on, Rach. What? Look, I meant it as a compliment, I swear. Good work, sis. You did well. Nell. Yeah, I guess I did. Thanks, Commander. I knew I'd find you here. Hey, Sasha. This must be the hill you told me about. Yeah, this is it. Of course, it's just a lump of sand now. You know, I fought Black Hole because I wanted to defend the view from this hill. I figured if I worked those guys, then peace would come. And yeah, we have peace, but what we lost is just... it's too much. You did well, Jake. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This hill used to be all green, you know? And then... Hawk... Jake. Yeah, so that's why they're considered a canon pairing, because they have this little ending moment together. Oh, Hey Jake, look! What? Where? Right there. Careful. Don't step on them. Hey! Check it out. Flowers. So small, yet so lovely. Do they always bloom on this hill? Yeah, in the spring this place was covered with them. I can't believe they're growing here in the middle of all this sand. Jake, you made them bloom. What, me? Me? You did. And someday, I know that flowers will cover this hill again. When that happens, we'll bring everyone back to see it. I'll tell you something, Sasha. No one will ever do this again. If some enemy appears and tries to wreck everything all over again, I won't lose. I will fight for the tiny life that has blossomed in this great land. Word. And it's funny how true that was, because obviously there wasn't a sequel to this based on the Omega Land Advance Wars Jaw Strike, only in Days of Ruin, which is a completely separate world. Nicely done, Hawk, wherever you are. I don't know how you managed to escape with Lord Von Bolt's chair, but kudos. Poor Von Bolt, he can't even sweep a street in the shape he's in. Lord Von Bolt's chair, massive energy, Jugger mood setting, utter awe. Yes, the device certainly has enough power left to revive this land. Of course, Hawk could always use it to build an army and come after us. Not to worry, Candy. It appears the Hawk has flown to the nest with empty talons. Desert receding. Green fields returning. Omega Land rebooting. Jugger experiences wistfulness. Jugger misses sand. Ahahaha. Hawk, you devil. So wishy-washy. I wonder. Did you question the path you had chosen when you first met your new friends? Or did it take a few days? Ah well, c'est la vie. Shall we start planning our next campaign, Candy? Ahahaha. No, I think not. Let's not think on such things for a while. I just want to find a quiet little city with fine restaurants and good shopping. I'll raise a glass to your success, allied nations. But I suggest that you stay sharp. One never knows what manner of enemy may be waiting for you. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so we get to see all of the maps, and we get to see all of the scores for those maps as well, so we can all have a good look at how terrible I was on certain maps. So yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this over again. It sort of really hit the nostalgic centre of my brain, reminding me of times when I used to play this in the dark, and I used to have this this headset with a microphone attached, so I could pretend when I was putting the headset on listening to the game that I was the commander issuing orders by saying, "Roger, Roger, go and take out that infantry unit in the city over there." So it's quite nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I told you I was a nerd.
You didn't have many friends, did you?
Don't be mean.
Oh,
I'm
bless.
sure you used to pretend things like that as well.
I genuinely did. I used to watch Pokemon on telly and Harry Potter, and I'd pretend like I was a Pokemon or like a pet, and I was going along with them.
You'd
with my
pretend
friend.
You were a Pokemon.
Yeah,
Wow.
or like one of the pets, so like a hippogriff or something.
Wow. I mean, I was never that sad to pretend I was like an
Yeah,
animal.
I used to sit with my friend and we'd watch it, and then I'd go, "I'm just going off with Ron," and then when he went off, and I'd go.
Wow. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this over, and it's interesting that some things I remembered being much harder than they used to be, like that Verdant Hills mission that I got an A rank on. I used to remember that being more difficult than I found it, but I still got a worse rank based on the fact that I did it quickly rather than defeating all of the enemies on the map. So I found that a bit disconcerting.
Bear in mind, when you played this, you were a kid.
Yeah, it's like, what's this? It must be 12 years old, so I was what? 12? Yeah, I must have been 12. Obviously, I'm remembering things a little bit differently in my child brain.
Yeah, and you're thinking, oh, this was really hard when I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
obviously you've improved since then. It's probably one of the first games you ever played.
No, I played games way before this. Like,
Really?
I played Advance Wars on the Game Boy Advance, and that's why I knew that this was a thing. I remember going into WH Smith when they still sold games, and they had Advance Wars Jaw Strike as a 2 for £30 deal. I was like, hell yes, I'm getting that. So yeah. No, I really enjoyed this. Even if we did sort of a really poor mission score for the last 2 missions, both getting a B rank.
It's at the end, though.
Yeah, it's always the most difficult ones.
Yeah. It will be 10 minutes. 1 hour later.
Yeah, I might have overestimated that a little bit.
Yeah.
But oh well. And now I get to listen to some funky credits music.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know, but this music's actually really good. I like it a lot.
I don't know, I can't hear it.
I'm just gonna chill out to this music for a bit. But hopefully the credits will zoom along pretty quickly.
Can you press A?
I can, but I wanted to listen to the music. It's really good. I like it. Ah. Actually, yeah, let's try and skip along. No, I cannot skip along. Never mind. We will sit here and I will gush over Advance Wars a bit more. So, yeah, I really like this game series, and it's a bit disappointing that Nintendo haven't done anything with it.
Well, don't speak before you know.
What?
Because they may remake this. I mean,
They may,
for
but-
goodness sake, Crash Bandicoot's being remade.
I know, I was going to say, actually, there's not been anything for Advance Wars for a good long while now. And also, after watching E3 2016, what was surprising is that there's nothing like Advance Wars being made by anybody else. And I was like, I'm sure there must be a market for people who enjoy this type of game. Even if it's not a very big market, it's sort of very niche and not
but
mainstream.
it does mean that you can sell lots of DLCs, because the people that like this
will buy it. Yeah. So you can always have... Well, the way I imagine Nintendo creating this a future series for mobile, for mobile devices, it's like,
and then you buy each level as you go on.
Yeah, you've got the main campaign, and then you can buy extra maps as
and then
DLC.
you can also work with other people on the mobile as well, couldn't you?
Yeah. So you could do sort of like asynchronous turn gameplay.
Yeah, or even battle them.
Yeah. So yeah. And yes, I did get a B on Means to an End. It's mainly because it's been a while since I played this, and I was trying
12
to...
years.
We've got the 100 points on speed, but obviously we didn't save our units enough for technique, and also didn't kill off enough units for the power score, and that's what really got us, I think. So.
Well, yeah, because you were just like, oh, okay, I just killed the block.
I was thinking, for a final mission, I always find it's a lot easier than it should be. Like, the final mission of the game should be the hardest one, do you not think?
They should... honestly, what I think about that, the problem was, is there wasn't enough attacking you.
Yeah,
It
because
was more of a defensive stance.
Well, it's sort of like the same in Fire Emblem, where when you are more conservative, you're risking not being able to clear the map quickly. And I suppose that runs through a little bit when I play Advance Wars, because I always like to be conservative and not put my units at risk. And I've seen some really interesting strategies where if you weaken units in certain ways with certain, strategies to use, you can make some really interesting ways of completing a map.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I could probably work on. But Satoru Iwata, rest in peace. But yeah, I enjoyed this, and hopefully it should be getting to the end of the credits. Yeah, there we go. Fading out. La 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 la. All rights, including the game, reserved by Nintendo Intelligent Systems. What did we get? S rank. Yeah, nice. I'll take that.
Well, you don't have a choice.
I know. Save current data, and I'll save over here. Ta-da! Okay, so that does it for our Advance Wars Dual Strike stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I've learnt a lot about streaming, mainly that it's incredibly difficult to stick to a proper schedule, but I think in future we'll probably stick to the locally recorded Let's Play style of series.
I think the problem was that you chose to do it on Friday.
Friday?
Didn't you do it? or Saturday.
Saturday.
That's the problem though,
Saturday
because
evening.
we have quite an active lifestyle, and we aren't necessarily always
Here. Yeah. So
you know, we
that's
visit family a lot.
yeah, and with streaming, you sort of want to keep to a specific schedule. But with doing it as a let's play, you can always have like one video a day. So I've learned quite a lot with that.
But you had fun. It's nice to see that you're so into something. I have no idea anything about Advance Wars.
Yeah.
None of the information that you spouted at me, I have taken in the slightest. But it's
you'll
nice
just
to
have
see you so
to.
into something.
Yeah, you'll just have to play it yourself. Won't
No,
you?
I'm rather not. I need to still play the games that we keep meaning to get back to. So I think we'll be getting on with that now.
I know. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you've missed any part of the stream at all, it should be up on twitch.tv/RiggyRob92. Apart from the 3 missing missions, because I had to re-record it, those will be available on our YouTube channel, RiggyRob and Pimmsy Play. So if you want to keep track of when those missions get released as videos, subscribe to us there. And it makes us really happy to see that you're all enjoying what we make, and it helps us decide what to make in future as well. We can sort of cater it to your taste as well.
Well, but to be honest, this is just a hobby, so
Oh yeah.
we're just gonna do what we want anyway.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's nice doing things that people like to see. So.
Yeah, and I like hearing from you guys. Drop us a comment or like or subscribe, because then we get to see that you actually like it. If you don't like it, we don't really.
Get those sneaky calls to action in there. But
Yeah.
So yeah, that just about wraps it up. Thanks for joining, guys, and we will see you all next time.
Yeah, thanks guys. Bye.